Alright, hello, welcome lovers of math. This is 90.9, the quadratic, here for your first geometry review video. Lucky you. Geometry Chapter 1 quiz review video. This will occur on a Tuesday. Because of our interesting schedule, you will be able to use your notes on this, so this should be a piece of gluten-free cake. Alright, let's take a look here, guys. Again, I scanned in the answers. This is how we're gonna have to handle our videos, I think, for the time being. We did a lot of this in class. So quickly going through again, big shout out to Tazo Tea, and thank you to Coffee Espresso for providing that Tazo Tea at a wonderful price. All right, number one here, guys. AC is the whole length. AB is x plus 7 and BC is 11. If you sum those two lengths, you get the big guy right here. X plus 7 plus 11 equals 5x. Combine like terms, x plus 18 is 5x. Subtract from both sides, 18 is 4x. X is 4.5. Be like Glade and plug it in. Just got done running and I smell like a freshman boy or junior high kid. So nothing will kill that smell quite like Glade plug in. 5 times 4.5 is 22.5. What happens if B was the midpoint of AC? Well, then they'd both be equal. I drew it over here. AC and BC would be equal, so you set those two expressions equal to each other. Subtract 3x. Subtract 1 from both sides. X is 6. All you had to do was find the value for x there. Let's move on. On the number line, point A has a coordinate of -12 and B has a coordinate of 4. What is the coordinate of point C, the midpoint? Guys, to find the midpoint, you just find the average. Just find the average of the two, so add them up. -12 plus 4, you get -8. Divide by 2. -4 is the middle. A is the midpoint of BD, so set those segments equal to each other. 2x equals 5x minus 30. Guys, subtract 5x from both sides. Move all the x's over here. This is brought to you by Match.com. Too many x's, Match.com. -3x is equal to -30. You get x is 10. Alright, again, move this over. It's alright to have a -x, no big deal. Because if you move 2x over here, you're going to have 0 equals 30. Equals 3x minus 30, and too many kids want to write -10. The side length is positive. Plug it in, you get 20 here. Well, if BA is the midpoint, then this has to equal this. You don't really have to plug 10 in right here. You get 20, the whole thing is 40. If AB is 39, add those two pieces together. 3x and x gives you 4x. -9 plus 8 is -1. Add 1 to the other side. 4x equals 40. X is 10. Plug 10 in right here. 3 times 10 minus 9, 21. 10 plus 8 is 18. Alright, moving on to the next page. Use this lovely box. This segment could use, these box questions could use a sponsor out there, UPS or FedEx. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Send me an email. Whoever will contribute the most will get the next. Coplanar, or you could talk about the backside. H and G also coplanar. Planes ABCD and CDEF intersect at which line? Guys, just look here. It's obviously CD. They both say CD. ABCD is the front. CDEF is the top. They come together right there at line CD. Where do AD and HA intersect at? AD, HA come together at point A. Use the figure below for 9 through 14. Guys, 73 and 24 were given to us. Again, you have this on your sheet. Take 90 minus 73. You got that right angle box. This is 17 degrees. Because this is a right angle and this is a straight line, do 180 minus 90. This has to be 90 degrees. 90 minus 24 gives you 66. EBF right here is 17. EBA, guys, is the right angle on the 30. Alright, I think that's, oh, no, I lied. So these are maybe the harder ones. Number 16 here, find the measure, or the measure of one angle is 3 more than twice the other. We're always going to call the smaller angle x. The larger angle is whatever we read in terms of it. 3 more than twice the other. Twice the other would be 2x. 3 more than is plus 3. X and x gives you 3x. Plus 3 equals 90. Subtract 3 from both sides, you get x is 29. Subtract that from 90. Yes, you could plug in 29 here and still get 61. The two angles are 29 and 61. If BD bisects, guys, you have two congruent angles. So you set 3x minus 9 equal to 2x plus 10. They are equal. Subtract 2x from both sides. Add 9 to the other. You get x is 19. Take 19 and plug it back in. 2 times 19 plus 10 is DBC. You could also plug it in here. They're both equal. Both. So if you plug in 8 right here, you're going to get 25. Well, if this is 25, so is this. 25 and 25 give you 50 for the whole thing. 5 through 7, an interesting problem here. So you have this segment at the bottom that's been bisected. C is the midpoint. So AC equals CD. So like I have here, 5 set them equal to each other. Subtract 3x, add 7, you get 2x is 18, x is 9. You're going to take that 9 and plug it in wherever you want. You're looking for the whole thing, so it's kind of like 4. Plug 9 in here or here. You get 38 for both. 38 gives you 76. FCA is 55 degrees. So FCD is 180 minus 55, 125. BCE is 42. ECD is 61. BCD is 103. Add them up. And I think this is the last page. This one is just like 16 on the first review. The measure of one complementary angle is 52 more than the other. So you take the smaller angle, which we're always going to call x. The larger angle is 52 more than the other. X plus 52. X and x give you 2x, plus 52 is 90. Subtract 52 from both sides, you get 2x is 38, x is 19, that's the smaller angle. The larger angle is 90 minus 19, 71. Alright, guys, this is the perpendicular symbol. Remember that. That means you have a right angle. Now, these are interesting. You can do one of two things. 5x plus 3 plus 22 equals 90. That is true. Guys, if you know that this is 22 degrees, then you know this is the complement. You can do 90 minus 22, and you can simply set 5x plus 3 equal to 68. Either way you slice it, you're going to get 5x is 65, x is 13. Very similar type of question in 10, only you're dealing with supplements. You can either say, hey, this is 180 minus 64, 116. 3x minus 7 is 116. X is 41. Or you can say 3x minus 7 plus 64 is 180. you will still get 3x plus 57 is 180. 3x equals 123. X is 41. On 11, folks, there's really only one way to do this. You have to add these two together. They form a straight line, 180 degrees. 3x, 2x, 5x. 24 and plus 1 gives you 25. Subtract 25. Divide by 5. You get x is 31. Alright, 12 and 13. 12 is really asking for two different things. First off, it wants to know the length of AB. That's the distance formula. The distance formula says take the x distance squared plus y distance squared and set that equal. That is the distance squared. So we got to find the x distance. I went from -4 to 7. Oh my gosh, I noticed a mistake. So we're going to take care of that. Whoever tells me, hey, Yak, you made a mistake, you could get some bonus. Now, I don't know if this is going to pick up. I'm currently writing 11 squared plus 10 squared on the board. Hopefully that picks up. Anyway, folks, it should be 121 plus 100. Again, the x distance is not 7, it's 11. 121 plus 10 is 221. The square root of 221, I don't have a calculator handy, but it's going to be like 14 point, shoot, I think it rounds up. I think it rounds up to 14.9. Again, hope this comes up. If it doesn't, this is the issue we've been having with it, that I'm writing something. I'm currently writing 14.9. So we'll see if it comes up there. That's the issue we've been having. But anyway, that is a boo-boo. That is a boo-boo. On 12, it should be the square root of 221. So my bad. Let's make sure I did it right here. Midpoint, simply add. Oh, in the y distance, you went from -9 to 1. So that's fine. That's a distance of 10. Okay, so the midpoint, you take the x's, add them together, divide by 2.